The Mitsubishi Mirage is typically one of the best-selling microcars in Australia, but with a few new players now in the mix, does it still stack up? The Mirage is priced from just $12,250 before on-road costs, which makes it one of Australia's cheapest cars. It has been updated for 2016 as well and now comes standard with hill start assist, which is pretty handy. Inside the cabin, it's still pretty bare bones and basic though, but it does have a lot of those things that first-time and young car buyers will be looking for, including Bluetooth phone and audio connectivity, CD player, MP3 and USB port. In the back seats there's a decent amount of room, and in the boot you get 235 litres of space plus a space saver spare wheel. Under the bonnet is a 1.2 litre 3-cylinder engine, so is it peppy around town or a little slow off the mark? Well, we gave it to fellow CarAdvice staffer Sam for the weekend. Here's what he thought.
Over the weekend I took it for a trip up to Newcastle, put about 250 k's on the clock, but was able to get a bit of city driving in there too, so a good bit of variety. Nothing particularly. There was no real highlight about the car. It is well finished, the interior I must say, but the negatives definitely outweigh the positives with this car. The most disappointing thing about the Mirage would probably be the power. It just feels very underpowered no matter what you're doing in the car. Everything you ask of the engine just seems like too much. On the whole, it wasn't too enjoyable to drive. The lack of power was definitely evident. Even having a couple of people in the car, just doing simple acceleration just seemed like you're asking so much of the engine. Just going from 0 to 40 just seemed like a struggle. Overall, I think it was a fairly spacious car. They've been really smart in their use of space. The boot is quite good. You can get a full esky in there, which is a real big plus. And even having a few passengers, no one was uncomfortable, which I think is really nice. Not personally, I don't feel it's appealing, but there would be someone out there who don't care about the power, they don't care about any of those negatives. It does exactly what it says on the box. It's a nice micro car, but personally not my kind of car.
The Mitsubishi Mirage has a 5-star ANCAP rating and comes with a decent 5-year 100,000 kilometre warranty with cap price servicing and 5 years roadside assist. It's good to know what your ongoing costs will be in this regard, and Mitsubishi certainly has a reputation for reliability.